Hi, everybody. Today I have the pleasure and the honor to have with me Eytan Fox, that is has already been our special guest at MiX Festival in 2013 with Yossi, and a retrospective dedicated to him. And for the current edition is in our official feature competition with Sublet. So hi, Eytan, and thank you so much for your kindness to do this quick chat about Sublet.
I'm very happy. I want to say that I'm very happy to be part of the festival this year, even if it's not, it's not in person. I wish I could be with you in person. I remember my experiences in MiX Milano. I'm not sure it was called that at the time, but as a wonderful experience. And a lot of my films showed in MiX Milano. And so it's wonderful to be with you, again, not in person, but with my film, my beloved film that I feel so close to, Sublet.
Thank you so much for your words. And so the first question is, the film tells, Sublet, tells a New York Times travel writer, so Michael, and he arrives in Tel Aviv after suffering a tragedy. And the energy of the city and his relationship with a younger man, Tomer, yes, bring him back to life. So could you tell me which was your approach to film this story?
Well, first of all, relationships between older and young people interests me, I guess. I am now definitely the old person in this story. I've made films throughout my career where I was the young person, the young character, very close to the young actors. And now I have to realize and admit that I'm not the young character anymore. I'm from the older generation. And Sublet really brings this relationship of two people who are from different generations. In this case, two gay men who meet in the lovely city of Tel Aviv and find a way to get closer, to understand each other, to eventually help each other. It's not only that the young guy is helping the older guy, it's definitely also the older guy teaching the younger guy some smart things about life. The older guy comes with trauma that's not only, and I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen the film, it's not only the specific tragedy that he's gone through, but also just the trauma that has to do with growing up in my generation as a gay man. He grew up as a closeted gay child, teenager, young man, with all that trauma, all the trauma that dad living in the closet brings with it. And then, of course, he went through the AIDS era and crisis, and has lost beloved friends and his boyfriend. That's what he tells us, his first boyfriend to AIDS. So he comes with a lot of trauma and complexities. And the young guy is supposedly this guy who doesn't know these things, who grew up and was born into and grew up in a world which was much easier, and who supposedly has no problems and doesn't care about complexities. He's living his life. And so the younger guy teaches the older guy to live a little lighter and happier and enjoy life, maybe. And the older guy teaches the younger guy about the complexities of life and how to deal with them and how to recognize them and admit that they exist. And that does happen to the young character in our film.
Yes. In fact, when I saw the movie, one of my curiosity is about the dichotomy between the two leading actors, so John Benjamin Hickey and Nivel Nissim. So John is an American actor with a well-built career, and Niv, on the other hand, is making debut here in Sublet. So could you tell me how was working with them?
Well, it was fantastic. First of all, working with such a wonderful actor like John Benjamin Hickey, who I've seen in theater, on Broadway so many times, and of course, I've seen him on television and film. A very experienced actor, a wonderful actor and guy and person, and this young actor who's never done anything. You know, I'm sure you will agree with me that it's very difficult to see that this is his first role ever. He's never stood in front of a camera ever before. So in many ways, life was imitating art. Art was imitating life, because if you have two people who are different, these are very different people, you know, from different generations, both gay men. By the way, that it's a new experience for me to be working with openly gay actors, which was a wonderful experience. And they really became very close, just like in the film. I mean, Neve's parents and family adopted John here in Tel Aviv, and they invited him for Shabbat dinners, Friday night dinners, and they took him all over Tel Aviv and Israel. And so there was a closeness that developed there, and you can see this closeness and their wonderful chemistry on screen, I believe. And we've stayed in touch. Sadly enough, because of COVID, because of Corona, there was no way for us to really have this closure that directors, actors, people who've made a film really need. We were supposed to go and have our world premiere in the Reca Film Festival, 2020, and we couldn't go, you know, because it was suddenly the world was struck by this pandemic. And, you know, we bought new clothes, we ordered tickets, we were on our way to New York. The most important thing was to meet John, you know, and experience, sit opposite a big screen like you guys are going to be doing in the next few days, and just seeing the film together. And that never happened, but we've been meeting each other on these Zoom conversations in different film festivals and keeping in touch. We have a WhatsApp group, and we really love each other. We've developed this kind of little family, this small family. Yeah, so that was wonderful to work. And really, I think it's not only that Neve learned so much you can learn from John Benjamin Hickey as an actor. John was saying that he learned a lot from Neve. He learned like this way where it's not about acting. It's just about being there and being yourself and bringing your amazing energies, you know. And John was coming from a half a year in the West End with this wonderful play that he was starring in. And it's not as though he doesn't know how to move like this from theater to film, but it took him time, which is natural. And Neve, of course, with this natural energy, was there to be opposite him, and it was wonderful, really.
Well, yeah. And after Sublet, do you have any projects for the future?
I do. I'm working on 2 television series. Yes, I've kind of given in to the fact that so much is happening now in television. It's not as though I've given up on cinema, which I love, but I'm developing a TV show about a rabbi in Israel who was adored and loved by everyone, and married, a wife with 11 kids, and eventually was accused of having these wrongful relationship with his male students. It's a very big case here in Israel that shook Israel, shook the Jewish world. And then I'm working on a spy show, an American spy show, which has a spy who's bisexual. It's going to star Jonathan Groff, who I love, from Mindhunter and Hamilton and Glee. So I'm developing these projects. I'm very happy about them. And trying to find a world for Sublet in this world, which is difficult with Corona and film festivals, you know, being in not the greatest situation. I hope you are a giant success, and that audiences come and sit in a theater and watch films the way they should be watched, on a big screen with a lot of people together, you know, holding each other, laughing together, crying together. There is laughter and crying in Sublet, just like in life. And it is a hopeful film, I think. It's a love story to Tel Aviv, which I really love dearly. It's a wonderful city. Almost as cool as Milano and Rome, almost. Maybe, yeah, just as cool as Milano and Rome. Yes, that's what I have to say today.
So Eytan, well, thank you so much for your kindness, and I hope to see you in physical way soon, and of course, I hope in better times. And good luck for everything, for your works, and thank you so much again. And nothing, time is up because today is is a hell.
Yeah, big excitement. Big pressure, I'm sure, and anxiety, but also a lot of happiness and excitement. So good luck with the festival. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.